one level to another. That's important. That's really, really an important effort. And as we move across this state, and we do things that are beneficial for the spirit and for the people, you know, I told someone last night in the conversation, we're not just training people to work for a major corporation or a small independent business. We're training people so they can understand and have the skills to step forward and improve their lives and the lives of those around them. You're on an important mission. And oftentimes, a lot of folks aren't necessarily like you. They don't understand how important the mission really is. Sometimes they think all we want to do is get more people prepared so they can go to work for the corporation. That's not what we're about. Yeah, we want to help them find a job so they can live independently. But beyond that, we want them to find a way to become more of a contributor of benefit to a community. You know, we are a community college system. And the one thing we don't ever need to forget, we are about building the community, improving the community, and doing the kinds of things that we need to do to assist other people in becoming better citizens. Sometimes in the world that we live in and where news is maybe too readily available sometimes, we may see more than we need to see or hear sometimes. But, you know, we need to keep in mind that there's a value system. And sometimes I'm thinking about tomorrow night. Folks, I dread tomorrow night. I dread it because we're going to have a debate of two people that are going to, and I don't want to get too political here, but I think I'm telling the truth. There's a level of anger in this country. I don't want to hear what you got to say. And I know I'm right and you're wrong. Facts don't oftentimes matter. But what really matters is that little kid living in a low-rent housing district who never hears a kind word, who never sees a community leader who really cares, and a parent who they may not be sure about what the thoughts are of that parent. They may not even know who is going to spend the night at the home and where we're going to eat tomorrow or what. And I don't mean to sound that depressed, but I'm telling you, there's a population of people that need a handout and a hand up and a way to clear the fog and let us move forward and be successful. I don't mean to be so sobering, but it bothers me that sometimes it would be difficult to walk the halls of a legislative body, whether it be the state or the national. Sometimes with me, and you wonder, do you really understand? Do you really understand what it means to be without? Sometimes I think we lose focus because of that. We live in a rich country, a rich land, a land rich of opportunities. But it's not available for people unless they have acquired reasonable levels of skill to communicate, to be able to recall, and to be able to be productive. So I'm telling you, and I mean this, you represent a portion and a takes notes. You know, it's easy to go to a graduation and watch those scholars graduate and be blessed. And I'm proud for every one of them. I feel good about it. But we need to stay focused on the fact that education is necessary regardless at what level of success a student is enjoying or not enjoying. So I want to applaud you and let you know that you have advocates in the system. You have people who want to help you do the best job. And I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you this. Because I've said this over and over. One of the most richly rewarding and blessing that I've ever had in my working career, and I've been fortunate. I've done a lot of good things in my life that I enjoyed, that were good for me. But I've never had the level of success that I feel today because I know the community college system is prepared and is ready and willing to accept the challenge, to go forward and do everything we can possibly do to make sure that every person that needs help, regardless of what their religion, their race, their social connections, or whatever they may be, we are ready to offer a hand up and say, let us help you. And we will do everything we can if you will just make the effort. So as we go forward, I want you to, every time you get a chance, to salute our flag and feel good about what you're doing and know that there is significant value that you're contributing to the improvement of the state of Alabama, to the community college system, but most of all to your community that you are a part of, and that you're doing the kinds of things that really, really makes a difference. See, it does matter what you do. And if you keep that in the back of your mind, it matters if I get up and do my job tomorrow. It matters if I do everything to make it as good as it can be. And it matters if I really and truly care for the people that I'm here to help. And as we go forward, I want you to enjoy what you do. I want you to be rewarded for what you do. But I believe if you just get that personal satisfaction, that's the biggest reward you can possibly have. So as we go forward and you enjoy this conference, I want to make sure that you know that you are appreciated and you are respected. And we do place a great emphasis on improving the state of Alabama, the county, the city, the community you live in. And collectively, as we go forward, this place will be a better place. Thank you. And I appreciate the support that you give to the system and to the state of Alabama. Thank you.
Chancellor, for those heartfelt words. We appreciate it very much. We appreciate you and everything you do.